We talk about Grand Canyon, but we have so much beauty in our Leh Ladak also. The route from Manali to Leh is very, very scenic. And one side is only mountain, other side is a very, very deep valley. That was real fun. So it was something which we see only in movies.
Right.
At 12, 14 feet, both the sides, and black tarmac road you are riding. And you have black ice there. A couple of our friends had a skid, had a fall, they had a wrist injury also.
It's
You
your
know, I
buddy.
think more than my driving capabilities, it is actually the capability of the Jeep itself, which takes me somewhere. In fact, we were invited to a wedding at Kaza.
Kaza.
So we went there to a wedding also. And after maybe mid-September, he slowly said, "Sir, I think the group is cancelled, so I'll refund your money." As I entered, I heard people shouting also, but I didn't realize. I thought they were all excited that I have come. The next moment, fut, the bike falls somewhere.
Oh,
And then I realized that is a abandoned bridge, which I should not have taken.
welcome to the Sunkissed podcast. This week we have with us Mr. Subhas Kamath. He's the director of Aberan Jewellis and Aberan Motors. Would you like to know traveling to Ladakh? He's been there 5 times on 5 different routes. He's also a passionate golfer. And of course, he's won the Wildlife Photography Award for his photograph of the Masai Mara. Tune in this week. It's going to be an interesting listen. When you sit, just looking back at the journey, Subhas, so as an entrepreneur, you moved on to understand that life is a one-time offer. You're not gonna get these moments again. So the canvas of life, you've made it so beautiful. You've been taking, trips, holidays, firstly with family. Then you went on to discover unknown territories on your bike.
Correct.
And then you took these wildlife trails where you also understood that photography is something that you love and you would like to capture the moments and then share the moments with everybody so that we could also be there. It's like being there at that moment when you capture it and we all see it. It's like we also were there at that moment when you captured the shot.
Understand.
So we welcome you to the Sunkissed podcast, and we're really happy to have you here, Mr. Subhas.
Thank you, Sarita. Thanks for inviting me over here.
And the glow on your face says it all, actually, that how much you love life and how much you love nature.
Well, as I said, since you told me this, till about 2007, 8, there was a lot of efforts which was going into our business. So I had to set right a lot of things.
Right.
See to it, I delegated all my work to our employees.
Right.
After that, I realized that now, by the time, that was about, I put in efforts from 20 years at least. And then I
Yes.
realized now I should get into, what was in my bucket list. So all this
Right.
was riding or whatever was in my bucket list basically.
Okay.
So the first trip, as I said, I thought let me explore India basically
Okay.
on a bike,
Uh-huh.
the unknown places, because Himalayas, basically Himalayas. Somehow I am, I
Drawn
love nature.
to
I don't know. I
mountains.
think it's an affinity. I love sea. I love the river. I love water.
Right.
So whenever I go near a sea, sometimes I think there's some sort of an affinity towards it. So similarly to this, it is more relaxed.
Yeah.
And
Right.
you are on your own,
That's true.
and you can explore. It's just so beautiful. I have traveled, most of the places across the world also. We talk about Grand Canyon, but we have so much beauty in our Leh Ladak also. The route from Manali to Leh is very, very scenic. So, and it's similar to how Grand Canyon also,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. So
And I would really say, all our Indians should go to Leh Ladakh, visit this place. It is so beautiful.
it's like
Yeah.
on it's the top of India. It's the beautiful location and something which you always thought that you should reach there by bike. So this love for the bike, love for the mountains, like was it there as a when you were a young boy, or right in the middle of your youth you understood that yes, I want to conquer the mountains, I want to go there by bike, I want
So
to.
if you ask me, since childhood we always talk about Kashmir. And Kashmir is supposed to be beautiful, but yeah,
Yes.
it was so far away from, wherever we are here.
South
Younger
India.
days, it was difficult to travel. Always it was in the back of the mind that you should look at snow, have the experience of snow.
Right.
And we used to read about Kashmir. And
Okay.
Kashmir and Himachal, all these are the same terrain, they're all the neighboring districts and states.
Yes.
So I thought always in our mind, we should always go, go to these places. The Northeast also was unexplored. People were not traveling to. We are talking about say, Seven Sisters.
Yes.
When
Northeast.
whenever during our younger days, we were taught that there is something called Seven Sisters. Now it's become eight actually.
Eight sisters.
Sikkim has joined, so that's become eight. So
Okay.
and these places difficult to travel because you might not have a proper accommodation or infrastructure basically.
Mm-hmm.
So traveling with family was difficult. So you
Yes.
have to plan something on your own.
On
So you
your own.
need a like-minded friends in
Yes.
a groups to travel.
Right.
We developed this, and then
A group of friends who had the same
the
interest.
same interest. Even today also, last 15 years we have been doing it,
Oh, that's
and
amazing.
still people are there with us. It's a group of 25, of course.
Okay.
Not all 25 are coming, but 10, 12, 15, depending on their their availability, they're all joining us. So this is how it all started, and that journey is still continuing. So far, so good. We will continue as long as we are able to do this. Yeah,
Yeah, the glitter in your eyes, says it that every trip that you took to the mountains was an exhilarating experience.
definitely yes.
So, could you share something about that drive, the first step you took to Ladakh?
The first trip happened in 2009.
Okay.
Well, and then I was trying to contact an operator who could take us. And finally, I found one person from Gujarat. He said, there's a group leaving by end of September,
Okay.
and you may join us. So it was two of us, me and another friend of mine. So two of us said we will join. We paid him his money and all. So, but then the beginning of September, when I was trying to contact him, he was not answering my call, and for some reason, then after maybe mid-September, he slowly said, "Sir, I think the group is cancelled, so I'll refund your money." I said, "Boss, look, I have been preparing for this for the last 4 5 months. Now don't tell me
Not
it's off.
happening.
Yeah, so I need to go." Then he said, "Sir, if you really want to go, we need five people.
Okay.
So I will take you." And he said, "I got one more person with me. You arrange for four people." So
Okay.
we were two of us, and I
Okay.
asked a couple of friends of mine. They agreed.
Okay.
And then there was one more person who was a friend who was actually an interior decorator,
Mm-hmm.
interior designer basically, who actually overheard our conversation from Kashmir. He said, "Sir, maybe aunga." I said, "Okay, why not?" So that's how it became a group of five.
Okay.
And this is how it's all started. As I mentioned, I think I mentioned this earlier. So the travel was from Delhi. It was on rented bikes. You know how rented bikes are. They are not well maintained. But he promised us maintained vehicles.
Bikes.
Yeah, but somehow we started journey. All are excited because it was something very new. So first day we started up to from Delhi to Chandigarh. So stayed at Chandigarh. Next day morning it was, as we got up we found it is raining heavily. We till about 10 o'clock it was raining. After 10 there was a bright sunshine.
Oh,
We
beautiful.
started off on our bikes, but
Okay.
within half an hour it had started raining again. Now our whole journey from Chandigarh to Manali was under the range. So it was raining, but we enjoyed the whole ride. We
Right.
reached some 2:30 in the morning.
2:30.
2:30 in the morning we
Oh.
reached Manali because of rains. Our ride also was hampered. Roads were good, but the drive was hampered.
Do you have someone ahead of you who actually
So,
shows
yeah.
you the way?
Yeah, so we have a tour operator.
Mm-hmm.
So he there as a lead rider.
Yeah, right.
So we follow him,
Okay.
and we also have one backup vehicle with us.
Okay.
The backup vehicle will have a mechanic in that,
Okay.
some spares in that,
Okay.
and if it also somebody is tired, the mechanic will take over. But nobody did that. All of us drove. We said no. First trip, no, we going to ride ourselves. Yeah. So it's a well planned package.
It's
So
a well planned package, and 4 to 5 months prior to that, the actual preparation starts.
Correct.
So, in terms of fitness, in terms of your food,
Correct.
in terms of even understanding where you're going and what are the places you want to visit, What kind of planning goes into this?
Well, my basic planning was only because I started riding, I stopped riding during my college time, something in 1987.
Okay.
Then again I started this venture in 2009. There was a long gap.
Right.
The 13 plus 9, about a 20
Yeah,
years gap.
20 years gap.
Yeah. So the 3-4 months I started riding here, about 150 kilometers, 200 kilometers.
Locally, you would
Locally,
ride.
I used to ride weekly. Every week, I used to go on Sundays only, so that I'm comfortable enough to to ride, make that ride.
Okay.
But I feel it's within the human beings. When there is a need, they adjust to any type of circumstances, and that's what happens. I think that's possible. Humans have this kind of intelligence within ourselves.
Within us.
So yeah, this is the planning. Food we didn't bother much. I think we are pretty young
You're
those days.
good with
Anything could be digested. Yeah, so that's
Okay.
okay. Food we didn't bother much. We made up our mind saying that okay, now accommodation could be basic.
Right.
You have to adjust to all this.
Okay.
Whatever food you get, you will have to adjust to this. So this should be in your mind whenever you travel to unknown places.
Yes.
So I am sure when we travel abroad also, you'll never get our Indian food.
Yeah, right.
So you adjust to whatever food you get.
That's right.
So
when
you
you do-
eat to live. So that's how it happens. So this is the only preparation for biking so far, yes, but not for any other factors. Yeah.
So a lot of friends coming together, riding a bike on the mountains, and the rain splashing all over your face.
It's rain, it is
Ultimate.
snow. So my first experience, as I told you, after Manali, there was a 1 day's. We stayed back at Manali, and the second day we went to a place called Keelong. So we stayed back in the night.
Okay.
And early morning when we got up, we found out it's snowing. And within the 3 hours, the whole place was snowing. We had to stay there for the 3 nights.
Okay.
And then the 4th day, when we started again from there, we could see about 12, 14 feet.
Snow?
We were riding between snow. And we had wall of 14 feet ahead. In between, because there the army is located there. They
Right.
clean up the roads. Very well.
Okay.
So it was something which we see only in movies.
Right.
At 12, 14 feet, both the sides, and black tarmac road you are riding, wherever in such places. And you have black ice there. A couple of our friends had a skid, had a fall, they had a wrist injury also. All this is
All
part
of
of
this
it.
part of it.
So falling down, getting up, some injury is all part of this.
So the whole excitement of reaching the destination, or is it the journey itself that you enjoy?
Well, then again, since I said we had to stay back for the 3 nights
Right.
at one place, now the only aim was to reach Leh.
Okay.
Because the flight tickets are booked
Return.
to come back. And
Right.
if I miss that flight, it is not so easy to get tickets from Leh because only a couple of flights,
Correct. That's right.
This I am talking about in
Few
2009.
years back. Yeah.
So, and it very expensive tickets also. So we said we have to reach Leh. And we started our journey from here. We said we will do this in the 375 kilometers in a day. And unfortunately, our tour operator also was informing us saying that you will have to take, altitude sickness tablets called the Diamox. But he never gave it to us.
Oh.
He never gave it to us. We also didn't bother much. But as we started this, after
From Keelong
to Keelong, to
Manali.
Sarchu, to Pang, near Pang, when again my head was splitting, headache. There we found a doctor and he asked me, sir, I've got this. He said, didn't you take the tablet? I said, no. But anyway, now it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, pop up a tablet. So I had a couple of Diamox tablet.
Okay.
I had to continue further.
Right.
And then there's a pass called the Tanglangwa Pass, where it is so dry, no oxygen, there is no plantation, no vegetation. It's very rocky, where the oxygen is very, very, very less. Had to somehow cross this. This we crossed at around 8 o'clock in the night. And as I came down from that pass, there's a village called Rumse. I remember this because Rumse,
Okay.
because I remember all this because that's where I had to stop my vehicle. I went there and took a nap for half an hour.
Okay.
Then everything became normal. Headache became normal. Your blood pressure also comes to normal.
Oh.
So this was the experience. My first
that's-
experience was this. Yeah.
That was your first
And
experience.
still I remember each and every day how I
You
passed.
remember each and
Each
every
and
day.
every I can write a book on this. Yeah. On my first trip, of course. Yeah.
Your first trip was so memorable.
Memorable. Yeah.
And that's the time when you decided that this is going to happen every year. This is going to happen every year. I'm going to explore more of India. I'm going to explore more of Northeast, the Himalayas. And that's how every year you all planned the trip for the
So,
last 15 years.
Last 15 years I've been doing it every year. Yes.
So you do difficult destinations, or how do you do the planning?
So since we did the Lelay Ladak first, we thought let us explore the northeast part. So
Right.
that's how we thought let's go to Sikkim now.
Okay.
So we did the Sikkim and Bhutan together.
Sikkim and Bhutan.
Bhutan. There's a route from Bagdogra.
Bagdogra, that's right.
Bagdogra, yeah. So a couple of days at Sikkim, then we drove up to Punsholing. Punsholing is the border for
Yeah, the
Bhutan.
border.
From there we drove. So we thought we should explore. The whole idea was to explore on our bikes.
On the bike.
On the bikes. And everybody, initially we had 12 bikes, 14 bikes, 15 bikes going at a time. But now it's reduced over a period of time. Yeah.
So, what kind of fitness routine do you maintain, Mr. Subhas? Because the kind of adventure trips you do requires a lot of stamina, a lot of discipline in terms of your food and in terms of your regular activity.
So my regular activity is it's a 5 kilometer walk every day.
Every day, okay.
This is what's happening. I do a little bit of yoga also to keep myself fit. Yeah, that's it. So it's basically walking.
Okay.
And maybe a little bit of weights so that to keep up with your.
And a lot of mind training.
You should be very broad minded.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
why.
you should not fear about anything.
Yeah.
You should
kind of
always
fearless.
you should always be very, as I said, it should be think positive.
Yes.
So this can keep you alert always.
Correct.
This is what going to help you.
And confidence.
The confidence is, of course.
Yeah.
If not, you won't have gone
Because
at all.
you need to be really confident that
Confident.
yes, I can do it.
Yes.
And
So it's an attempt. Let's attempt it. So
Yeah,
and finally, once you go there, you will complete it also. That's how it is.
so when you take up this northeast Tawang, and even by road, some people say that it's high altitude, or it's a difficult road, but you have completed all of that on a bike.
Correct. The Tawang is at Tawang, the altitude sickness is not as high as
Leh.
what about in Leh.
Right.
So now what is happening when I go to Leh. I've been there 5, 6 times, I think, if I remember rightly.
Is it?
Nowadays, I take the beginning of my journey. I take for 2 days Diamox tablets.
Okay.
After that, I don't. I think I am adjusted to it.
You're acclimatized.
So there is acclimatized to it now. That's how it is. So I was mentioning there are some of my mishaps also. I would like to mention that. So we were into 2015. We were traveling to Nagaland via Assam, Guwahati.
Right.
So at around 4 o'clock in the evening, we had to cross the checkpost at Nagaland to get your permit validated. So 4:30, for 5 o'clock, the sun sets. It became dark, and once we got the permit, we started off again. And when I started next 20 minutes, my bike's headlights went fat. It got shut off.
Uh-huh.
So now there was no way anything. There was no way to do anything. So we had a backup vehicle. So I informed the backup vehicle guy to be behind me.
Okay.
So I traveled some 150 kilometers
Without
with
a
those
head-
lights.
Okay.
Those lights. And when finally I could see my fellow bikers and car and all, at one end, and then I could see them straight. And then as I entered, I heard people shouting also, but I didn't realize. I thought they were all excited that I have come. The next moment, the bike falls somewhere.
Oh.
And then I realized that is a abandoned bridge, which I should not have taken. There was an alternate route, and there was no sign also there. And these metal bridges,
Uh-huh.
there's a sheet which was missing. Luckily for my bike and maybe my good luck also.
Uh-huh.
My bike has got long handles. And because of the long, 21-inch tires, that bike
It's
went
hanging?
and fell into it with the handlebar on both the sides. And I was safe. I just got out. Then I realized why all my friends were shouting. They were shouting to tell me, saying that is not the route to take. They should have been actually this side of the bridge,
side of the
but they were on the other side of the bridge, and I don't blame them for that. So this was one. The next day when on the way back, I saw what was below.
What?
There was no water also. It's
Only
only rocks.
rocks.
So this was one thing, and yeah, all this is part of
It's
this
part of
journey.
the
Is part of
journey.
the journey. And to touch wood, 15 years, nothing has happened. It's nothing has happened to any of our teammates also. So
Yeah, there are a lot of safety. You take a lot
yeah,
of.
we all have the riding gears. So with the jackets, actually also I when I was biking, I used to wear a jacket, an additional jacket which is attached to your attached to the bike also. If there's a fall, there's a carbon dioxide a capsule which opens up,
Okay.
and it the jacket blows. It becomes like
Like an airbag.
like an airbag, yeah.
Okay.
Or how do you call it on your aircraft?
Yeah,
Whatever.
that inflated.
It inflates, and then just to
Helps you.
it helps us
Protects
that
you.
protect.
Okay.
So I used to also wear that. Yeah,
Okay.
I used to wear that.
Just to
but
be mentally,
the mental
like
is,
yeah,
yeah,
I'm safe.
I'm safe. Yeah. So if you have a fall, if there's any issue with your bones and all that, again getting it
Yeah, that's
healed, it takes
that's
a lot of time. So that's it.
So beautiful sunsets have you experienced while on the bike?
So sunsets, sunrises,
Sunrises.
the northeast we found all this.
All of
I,
that.
I was there
Flowers?
the last month at Arunachal. We had a beautiful sunset there.
You.
I've captured a pictures also. So
So difficult
it's a sunrise and sunset. Yeah,
roads lead to beautiful destinations.
definitely.
And
True.
that's the whole beauty of taking the bike and,
Correct.
going on those difficult destinations to
Correct.
capture all those moments.
Correct. You're right.
It's
So it's fun.
You cannot
Fun
do
riding.
it when you're on the car or when you're going on a train. You cannot, right?
Yes. On a bike, yes, you have to travel slowly. I mean, there's no point in speeding up. You have to travel
Right.
slowly.
Slowly
enjoy the
enjoy the
nature,
scenery.
enjoy the nature, enjoy the
So
scene.
have you stopped by and spoken to the villagers, or have you seen the changing landscapes? Like if even a state like Arunachal may be having different landscapes as you cross different terrains.
Each territory has got a different landscape. So when you travel from Manali to Leh,
Right.
or when you travel from Arunachal, I mean anywhere in the northeast,
Right.
each Assam is a different terrain. Meghalaya is different. The landscapes keep changing from place to place. What I found in the northeast was
Uh-huh.
the kitchens are very very clean.
Oh,
I mean, you have good hygienic food, even if it's a small place.
small place.
Very small place. Kitchens are very clean, even in Himachal also. So, this is what you learn. And in fact, we were invited to a wedding at Kaza.
Kaza.
So, we
Oh,
went there to a wedding also. So,
Lovely.
we had local
you
food there.
enjoyed the.
So somehow we have been more attached to this place called Kaza because during COVID time we got a SOS from them saying that can you help us,
Oh, okay.
and we donated some amount for solar for installation of solar for the children for
For
the
the
school there,
schools.
for school there. So only after that, next time when we went, we were all invited and
It's
had
become like part of your family.
yeah, for part of the family. So
Okay.
yeah, we like that place. A very small place. And I believe only 6 months people stay there. 6 months they can come down to Manali because it's snowing so heavily. Only a few youngsters stay back there,
Okay.
and they take care about their livestock there. So it is like it's a house where the livestock is
Only
all,
the
and they
livestock.
stay together. The man and
Animals and
animals
man.
live together. That's the sort of bonding, how they have it there. So each place has got something different. You learn a lot of things from there.
So you saw any animal spottings over there in as you travel in Himachal and in Assam, or was it?
Frankly, we wanted to do the leopard there, but
Snow
the
leopard.
snow leopard, but it never happened.
Okay.
No, we are planning on snow drive the next year in March.
Okay.
So that's another in the bucket list. So snow drive is again to Kaza, and from there you have to travel to a place called the Comic Village. It's still further up, another a couple of hours.
Okay.
That's where you can sight a snow leopard. That's what they say. Hopefully next time we'll be able to do that. Yeah.
So wonderful, Subhas. You also went all the way to Masai Mara,
Correct.
and you have captured one of an award-winning photograph.
So COVID is a time I think a lot of changes happened to everyone's life, if I'm
Right.
not mistaken. So the COVID, we learned to have meetings online.
Online.
We are doing shopping online.
Yes.
So things became much easier. And initially, a couple of years, there was not much stress also because business also was slow.
Correct.
A lot of time on hand.
You could do everything else other than your business.
Other than the business, yeah. So I thought, no, I shouldn't be wasting time.
Right.
So I asked a photographer friend of mine, will you teach me? Because all these years I was using on autofocus.
Correct.
So will you teach me some basis of photography, which is always has been in my bucket list. So he agreed, and we had a theory class, and then
Theory class, is it?
yeah, the theory class also in this. So
Okay.
we had the theory, and along with the theory, we used to conduct practical. We used to go near the beach. We used to say how to capture, what to capture, and then yeah, that's how it started. And then once he said, why don't you come? I'm doing a wedding, a pre-wedding shoot at some place near Manipal.
Okay.
You also come. I'll give you my camera.
Mm-hmm.
You see if there are any birds around or something. Same. I take some pictures. And that day I clicked a picture which I liked it.
Okay.
It's a very small bird, so sitting on a rock,
Uh-huh.
and I could see the reflection of the bird in the water there.
Okay.
So I captured that picture where I could capture both the bird as well as its reflection in the water. I was simply impressed, and that's how everything, I got into
Your
it.
own photograph motivated
Yeah.
you, yes.
So, I mean, I don't know how whether other people like it, but I liked it.
You loved it.
So that is what I want. I wanted my satisfaction. I didn't want anybody
Yeah,
else's
that's true.
satisfaction.
That's true.
So that's how I got into this. Then he suggested, let's go to. We went to a place near Sagar where there are a lot of parakeets, 5 different parakeets. So we went there. We shot a lot of photographs there.
Those African parakeets, the colorful
No,
ones?
the colorful one. Yeah, there are 5
Okay.
different colorful ones. They're not as big as the African one.
Okay.
These are parrots basically,
Okay.
but
colourful.
different colors. Yeah. So
In the wild?
in the wild.
Lovely.
In the wild. There's a particular place where these birds
come.
They come
Okay.
in particular season.
Uh-huh.
So shot some pictures there, and then he said, "Let's go to Mysore." We went to Mysore. We had a few pictures there. Different photos
So Mysore was about nature, or was it
about nature. It's only
monument? It's only nature.
only for nature.
Okay.
I shoot only wildlife.
Only wildlife. Okay.
So I don't have anybody to ask and say, take a smile or anything. No, just keep on do it. Candid pictures. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we started going to this Kabini also. I used to go regularly to Kabini. Got many pictures there
So
of
what is the kind of
tigers there.
wildlife you see in Kabini?
The tigers. I got
Tigers.
yeah. There are tigers there. Other than tigers also we
Birds.
have birds not much, but yeah, wild dogs. Wild dogs. I have a picture where a wild dog hunted a deer there.
Okay.
So all these pictures are
Right,
there.
right.
Yeah. This is also
So
another
slowly you started exploring places around Manipal, like
around Manipal. But whenever I used to travel, I even today carry a camera with me. If at all, the possibility of to take a picture. So this is how it all developed. Then then I thought Masai Mara is another place where I should visit.
Okay.
Serengeti basically. So
Yes.
and there it happened. I was there for a week. There I could capture two kills, cheetah kills. So cheetahs were planning to kill and planning to and killed also. All these pictures I have with me.
So how long did you wait actually
It's
for
about
the whole?
2 to 3 hours actually.
2 to
So
3 hours.
at least 2 hours we had to wait for these
Okay.
cheetahs to come.
And it is early morning, the golden
This was actually at around 11 o'clock in the
hot sun.
in the hot sun. Yeah, it generally doesn't happen. Generally, it happens in the morning
Early
or the
morning,
evening, but this
yes.
is at around 11 o'clock. That day we came back late to the hotel also.
Okay.
Yeah, and that particular photograph, what you are talking about, the award,
Yes, the award.
So this particular, event, or I could say, we watched for, as I said, about 2 hours, and then we could see 4 or 5 animals around, deer, small ones, big ones, but these two finally planned to kill a very small deer, and they did not kill it instantly.
Okay.
They were playing with this deer for about 20 minutes. This was, moving around in the different directions. These two cheetahs were just following them around. It got exhausted and it died. And only then
Oh, really?
That's what happened. That's what happened.
It did not pounce on
It did
it.
not pounce on it. Till it got exhausted, fell to a place. Till then, it did not attack. So
So
that
there
was
is
an
some.
experience. Actually,
Yeah.
I should have taken a video of this, which would have been much more interesting. So this is my initial stages of photography. I've totally forgot about the video part. So
So
this
you
is
were
how I
in
got into it.
the canter or like
It was a jeep basically.
it was a
It
jeep?
is a jeep, yeah. In
Okay.
each jeep, about the 3-4 people are there carrying all their equipment around.
Okay.
So you can move around the jeep also. Quite big jeep also.
Okay.
It's quite safe.
It's for the purpose of photography only that
It's
you
only
know.
for photography. And
Okay.
safari basically, it's for
Right.
people who do
For
not
the
do.
safari.
If not photography, you go on a safari, you watch this. So that's
So
how
you
it
would
is.
have captured any other moment, or it was the kill only that you wanted to capture that day?
And I have got about 20 pictures of the same animal.
Yeah.
And this
cheetah.
was selected for the award.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This-
And the title itself was really intriguing, like you
Yeah,
know,
so-
hunger and hope.
Hunger and hope.
So one side there is hunger of the
Correct.
cheetah.
And hope for the
And hope
small
for the
animal.
small
Yeah.
animal.
Yeah. So it like that. So
Yeah.
there are many pictures what I have. Then this is one memorable.
Yeah, this is the one which actually caught the eye of media and
correct.
even the award which
Correct.
was
Exactly.
honored.
So that's how it is.
So, Subhas, this world is a beautiful place, and you almost have, witnessed maximum places.
Hmm.
So, what has left, those memories which you still cherish, and some stories about lands which you have explored?
So frankly, Sarita, going abroad, and I do not enjoy as much as I enjoy India.
India.
It's very clear. So nothing great about I mean, wherever I have been.
Right, personally.
Well, Japan is a place where it's something very unique when compared to the Western countries.
Right.
So yeah, they
It
too have
has-
they are too on the tropical side, so something very similar to India also. Yes, Japan is one place which actually I like. You can ask me. I want to do South America, which I haven't done yet.
Okay.
That's the plan. So
Okay.
Machu Picchu maybe,
Right.
and then the Amazon forest also. This is what I have in mind. Now also, I haven't done New Zealand, I've done Australia. But in New Zealand, again, as you go through it, it's again the same thing.
Nature.
The nature, bungee jumping, zip lining, and driving, that's the same thing. Other than that, I don't think, there's anything else there. So, but India has got something very, very unique.
Yeah.
Each state has got a different the nature, I can say. So, like Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand is much, 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 much bigger. They have got mountains so huge, so
Yeah,
big on one side. It's so beautiful.
And the mountains also different colors.
And the different colors, the vegetation is different.
Vegetation is different.
Each part has got something. Exploring India is something what I really enjoy.
And there are those tribal villages
Yes.
which you can go
Correct.
to. They have tribal art and craft,
Correct.
the language, the food, everything changes in
So we
kilometers.
were there at Uttarakhand a couple of years back, and then there's a place called Om Parvat.
Om Parvat.
Om Parvat is where that's a hill.
Uh-huh.
Because of the snow, it falls in separate into place, and it looks like Om.
Oh,
It looks like Om. So
the mountain itself looks
the
so
mountain
cool.
itself, it looks like Om. And then from there, we go up another 8-10 kilometers, and from there you trek to 200 meters up the hill, where you can see Mount Kailash. From there,
Okay.
this is all.
Yeah, these are all
These are all what you really cherish, I can say.
right.
So when we are at Arunachal Pradesh last month, there's a mountain where you can see at a particular mountain the face of Hanuman, very clear. You can see his eyes, nose, mouth. Looks like Hanuman. All these things are something
It's
It can give you goosebumps sometimes. So it's like that.
So when you named your photograph Hunger versus Hope, so before you took the photograph and during the moment that you captured it, and then later when you named it Hunger versus Hope, so what was the feeling that you had?
So when I was taking a picture of that, I wanted to take a good shot. That's
Right.
very clear. Not that I never realized this picture will go to for some award or anything.
Right.
All right. So this was a picture what I wanted to I wanted to shoot, I wanted to take, I wanted to cherish also. That's what I had in mind.
Yes.
It never came to mind. But once this picture was processed, and then we saw the clarity of the picture, and then when it was being sent to for this award, it need to have a a title also, a title.
Right.
And don't you think that's what happens in the nature? In our nature, this is what's happening. They survive by killing something. Each animal survives by killing something else,
Yes.
and we cannot stop it. That's why we say, that's what people, the forest department also says, that do not feed wild animals. We see a lot of people feeding monkeys here.
Fishes. Yeah.
It's not correct at all, because they have forgotten how to hunt for themselves. If you go to Agumbe, you see all these monkeys
follow.
waiting for people to feed them, because they've forgotten the art of finding food on their own. So this is a cycle basically. So this is my suggestion to the public also, not to feed. I mean, now it's very difficult. They have reached a stage now. I don't think they'll be able to get food on their own. So yeah, that's what it is.
They even, pull out whatever you have in your hand.
Exactly.
Monkeys.
This was so scary.
One of my friends, she had recently traveled and the monkey came and took her glasses. Expensive ones. She was like, oh,
All this
it's
happens.
not about food only. They
So
just,
now they are not so scared about humans.
yeah, that's right.
Earlier, that was not the case.
Correct.
So that's all.
Subhas, there are so many places in India also where you could shoot the
Correct.
photographs. But you selected Masai Mara in Kenya, and particularly at a point of time in in the year, you selected a particular month
Correct.
and date. So what led to that kind of a decision? That yes, I want to go there. I want to photograph.
So if you look at the back history of the people, of photographers going there, it's a sure shot there. You will definitely find something.
Okay,
It's not the same anywhere else.
that's right.
So because that's such a vast forest.
The big five.
Exactly, where you have the big five living together, it's a sure shot to get a good picture. I don't think anybody has come disappointed back home. So that's how it is. So that's the reason So
the simple
I
reason
happened to
is-
go to the Tanzania also, but frankly I was so much disappointed. Nothing like
Masai Mara,
Masai Mara. Yeah,
Serengeti,
that's it. Yeah. So if you ask me, Masai Mara was the
ultimate
best.
life.
Yeah.
Wildlife is in
Wildlife,
Masai
I
Mara.
suggest, Masai Mara. And you will surely see the big five. You can capture pictures of big five at
Yeah, you
Masai
can.
Mara. at
You
Masai
can
Mara.
see lions in the natural surroundings as a family.
Correct.
Were you able to spot the lions
I've seen
sitting
that.
with the lioness
Yes.
and the cubs?
I have seen that.
So beautiful, no? So beautiful.
Correct.
So these kind of, you also understand how the animal, you read about the animal or
Not much.
Not
But then
much?
at least I understand this, that each pack of animals, like if it's lions, or they have a resting place also.
their own resting
They,
place.
they always rest at the same place. Now this is being located by the game reserve people. So that becomes easier for us to go and
Yeah, right.
So we can find the lions sleeping or animals sleeping or moving around. But a kill is something which is very, very unique. Where it's time to kill.
very
and
rare also.
It's very. But we found two. I found two when.
So you're really lucky, I
Yeah,
guess.
lucky, I guess. Yeah. The third one I really missed. There was another third one which was happening, but then, but the lion could not attack it. Yeah. So that's
Okay. So yours was a cheetah killing a deer.
correct. The cheetah killing it. Yes.
Cheetah killing a deer. And the lion's resting place and all of that, did you go there and observe how they, once you captured this, did you actually go into more,
Reading about their habits?
yeah.
Well, frankly, no. I haven't done all that. Yeah. More interest to take pictures on this. Yeah.
Manipal is famous for birds.
But it's true.
So have you explored?
Yeah, I've been.
There are a lot
yeah,
of migratory
Manipal-
birds coming
Yes,
into
there are a lot of
Manipal.
migratory birds. They come here also near the sea, near Malpe beach. There's a place at Kundapur. This is the time where all these migratory birds come there. They are there already now.
That's
so
right.
I have taken pictures there also.
You have.
So I have taken pictures there.
So you've explored most of India, or is there a lot of more places you would like to visit,
I think we
Subhas?
have done most of the states. I mean, for off-roading actually.
Off-roading, okay.
Off-roading, most of the places I have done. As I said, I need to. I
Some,
plan to do a snow drive.
okay,
Snow drive. That is, it happens somewhere after January when
okay,
everything is frozen, and you have to have snow changed on your tires
uh-huh,
of your vehicle.
okay.
And this is the experience. I haven't done this earlier, so I would like to do this next year, I suppose.
So you are always like you have a destination in mind for your next trip. So that's how excited life gets as you move into, the months closer towards the
You are right.
bucket list trip.
You are right.
So that's how you are always excited, right?
I'm always
You're
excited.
always excited, you're always
Exactly.
interested in what's going to happen, how to plan.
Plan it.
So you, along with your work, so that's how everybody should be, I guess. Work, work will go on, but how you make your life interesting is completely in your own hands.
Exactly. So you need to do a lot of thinking and planning. You think about it. So if you ask me this, when I go for my morning walks, I have
Right.
got 1 hour of
Thinking time.
thinking time. So, and I generally, I got friends who also walk with me, but
Okay.
generally I walk
It's your
alone.
me time.
It's me time. I walk alone. So I do all the thinking there. So I get 1 hour of quality time to think about this.
So the
So
next
this
trip
how
you're
that-
planning is the snow leopard trip.
Well, this snow drive has always been in the back of your mind, and I'm still worried because I'm unable to tolerate the tolerance to cold has reduced a lot. I don't know. I have to find proper warm
Yeah.
clothes for myself
Right.
to do this trip. But now I'm determined that I'll do it. I have to source this warm clothes for myself to do this trip. Yeah,
So you have a Harley Davidson which you took to Rajasthan, is it?
correct.
So what kind of a feeling did you get there in the midst of that 4-lane?
Yeah, Rajasthan has
highway.
got excellent roads. It's a 4-lane highway.
Right.
So riding is if you ask me, riding on those roads is boring actually. But then I had to ride my Harley also. I had to take Harley for long rides also. So
Right.
that's how we all did that. It was fun riding it.
Okay. So
But
what was the
I
trip
always
all
prefer
about?
off-roading.
No, but what was the trip all about in Rajasthan? You went to Jodhpur, Udaipur,
Yeah,
kind of.
we did.
You
We
went to
started from Jaipur. We went to Bandhavgarh also. We did some photography there. From there, we came to Jaisalmer to Udaipur, and from Udaipur we flew back. That's how it happened.
So when you go through those villages and all, do you see them all looking at you like you'll have come from outer space or
It's always like that. Having riding gear on,
Or do you
Yeah.
wear the Rajasthani dress
No,
with
no,
the
no,
turban?
no. When you ride, you have to wear the riding gear. You have to see to it that you are, safe from anything. So
Okay.
you have a proper jackets, hand gloves, proper shoes. With your knee pads and all that. We all
You're
wear that.
fully geared.
Fully geared, yeah. So that even if there's a fall,
Yes. You are safe.
It's minimized. Your injury is minimized. So that's what we do.
So do you take a break near the tea stand and people come and talk to you, the local villagers and
Local
all?
villagers
What
come and
kind of
talk.
interaction, what kind of questions do you get?
No, they are, the same thing. They ask questions, कहाँ से आए हो भाई? All this, कहाँ से कहाँ जा रहे हो? ये क्या trip है आपका? All these things. And we also interact with them and ask them where we can get some good local food and what is the local food which is good here.
Okay.
We try to, try all this local cuisine also.
So that's why India intrigues you more than any other country in the world.
Correct. And Rajasthan has got some really good food. So they have papad ki sabji. So, something very different, we can taste only there. So,
Right.
yeah.
So 24 hours, how many hours do you ride the bike and how many hours do you actually take rest?
Generally, we start our riding by 7 in the morning and we end up by 3 or 4 o'clock in the evening. So,
Okay.
this is the plan. In between, we have lunch somewhere. So, we have 2 tea breaks, 1 lunch.
Okay.
So, this after 4, we try to reach our destination by 4. So,
Okay.
the next stop is all for, for exploring the villages, nearby villages.
Okay.
Or going to the markets there, to interact with people there,
Okay.
understand them. If you have to buy something, we buy from them. That's what we do. So just to know these people, their traditions, their customs,
Yeah, sure.
So
How they
that's
live.
how they live.
Their
Exactly.
houses. You go inside also the houses?
Sometimes yes, sometimes
Okay.
yes.
You all don't stay in hotels. You'll stay in.
No, we prefer hotels. Wherever
Okay.
hotels are available, we stay at hotel.
Okay.
But we have had in some places had to live in the tents also.
Yeah, that's one.
And sometimes there are no washrooms also.
Correct.
You know, say a couple of places
They
it's
have
happened.
time.
So all this, it's all part of this. So you have to adjust to, whatever is available.
So you all went to Mount Abu and you all went to the border also, where you
You mean-
have that entire
You mean-
Jaisalmer and the
Yeah.
the
We
desert
didn't
city.
go to Mount Abu actually. We went
No.
to the Jaisalmer. We didn't go to Mount Abu.
Okay.
So that comes in a different part. This is a
Jas-
different route.
yeah.
The Jaisalmer, Jodhpur, the Jaipur, Udaipur.
Okay.
So this is the route.
That
Yeah.
was your circuit.
That was a circuit actually. Yeah.
Okay. So Bikaner and all of those places.
Bikaner, we haven't been to Bikaner. No, we haven't been to Bikaner. We have
Okay.
been to another place.
Ajmer.
Ajmer, we have been to
Ajmer,
Ajmer.
you all
Yeah,
went.
we went to
Okay.
Ajmer. Yes.
So I feel
Went there. We have
your
gone to Ajmer,
vibe.
the Dargah also, and all this. We have.
Yeah. So it's more of a leisurely, actual holiday itself on
It's
a
a
bike.
holiday. It's a holiday. Yeah,
It's
it's
a-
on a bike basically.
Yeah, because you want to talk about your dad's bike?
Yeah. So it is an yeah.
So yes, Harley Davidson in Rajasthan,
Correct.
and when you go up north to the hilly areas,
So
what kind of a bike?
first year I rented a Royal Enfield,
Okay.
and then I realized it's not correct. I mean, because they are not maintained properly.
Right.
So it was a Royal Enfield. The 350cc was the bike.
That was a rented bike.
The rented bike. It was a regular bike. Once I came back, I bought the Thunderbird.
Thunderbird.
The Thunderbird is again from Royal Enfield.
Okay.
So which has got slightly longer
Handles?
handlebars and all.
Uh-huh.
And very comfortable to ride also. And
Okay.
the next trip was to Bhutan.
Okay.
And the third trip we did it from Jammu, we travelled via Srinagar to Leh.
Okay.
So again, the third trip was again to Leh,
On the Thunderbird
on
itself.
the Thunderbird itself.
Okay.
Fourth also, I think somewhere we did similar one on the Thunderbird.
Uh-huh.
The fifth trip, I said, then my father also had a passion to bikes.
Okay. That's
So he had two bikes. One is a 1978 Honda XL250,
Uh-huh.
which has got it a 21-inch front tire, 18-inch back tire. He also has another cruiser bike called Yamaha Virago, which is a 535cc.
Okay.
It was actually a Japanese bike, a competition to Harley Davidson to the US. This is way back in 92 I'm talking.
Okay.
So we have one of these bikes also. And he said, now onwards you can start using it. He was not using it also.
What was he doing with it? The bike?
He had just kept
He
it.
just
We
kept
all
it.
love to keep our vehicles with us. We don't sell our bikes. So.
No, he wouldn't ride it.
No, he was not riding at that point of time.
Previously, he was
Previously,
riding?
of course, he also was riding.
Okay.
So, yeah, so then
you
then
took
I
your
restored the whole bike.
Okay.
The fifth trip onwards, I started taking this bike. This is much versatile, I can say, much better than Thunderbird. It's lightweight compared to a Thunderbird. It has got a better riding, capabilities, I can say, for off-roading terrain. So yeah, so from then onwards, it is only that bike.
So you
Even
modified
today,
it?
yeah, I have to
Slightly
source the
modified.
spares for it. I didn't modify. I had to just
Didn't
buy
modify.
new spares. That's it.
That's it.
So sometimes I had to change the tires. I had to change the shock absorbers. Some cables had to be replaced. Over a period of time, all these changes has
Spares
to be.
are available.
Spares are not available in India. I have to import it.
Okay.
But it's available.
It's available.
It's available. So that's how it is. So I suggest a very economical one is from a company called Cramster. A Cramster is a company which is very economical, where it is affordable also. Then there is no end to all this.
Right.
Now there are a lot of European brands also, which
Correct.
cost for 5 times, 10 times what if it's a 5,000 rupees for a Cramster, other jackets may cost you 30,000 rupees. So I say Cramster is quite good, where they have properly inbuilt shoulder protection, your ankle protection, knee protection, your elbow protection and all that. They should be suffice. And that's what I feel. I see. I don't see much of a difference. I mean, as long as you are safe with this. So the more it is again on your affordability also. So if you can afford to buy a
So
better
it's-
jacket, nothing
right.
like it.
So,
So
when
like when it comes to a helmet, so you get a good helmet for 10,000, but BMW helmets cost you 50,000 rupees. So it's like this. Well, I have I do have a BMW helmet also, but yeah,
But for
I don't think it's
starters-
necessary. Yeah, no, it's actually it should be a snug fit helmet. Helmet should not be loose when you wear it. It should be tightly fixed onto your face, so that even if there's a fall, the helmet should not come out. And always wear the belt around you. This is very the strap around you. It's very important. When people wear helmets and never put up a strap there, sometimes the helmet can come out. People wear very loose helmet. It's not correct. So, but there's no particular brand as such, as long as
It fits you
it
properly.
fits you properly.
So, like youngsters these days have a lot of interest to go on bike rides. They want to go on that, four-wheeler, jeep to those terrains. But what would you guide them? Like, is a lot of money required to do these adventure trips, or basic? If you have, minimum if you're earning and if you want to spend, because the whole idea is to make life adventurous,
Correct.
to seek new destinations, to see new places. That whole experience is what matters. It's not about buying the best gear, buying the best bike, investing a lot on this. But what are the minimum things that a youngster should invest in, and then go in for a biking trip or these kind of adventure trips?
Well, these trips can vary. You have basic trips also.
Yeah, right.
If at all you are going in a group of 25 or 30, the cost will come down a lot.
Okay.
If you want to do a private tour, then it will again be expensive. And
Right.
it depends on the what type of accommodation you are going. And so you have various budget
Options,
options
right.
here.
So you
So
can
I think
choose.
that you can choose depending on your spending limit.
Right.
So and it is affordable.
And it's
It
not that
is
you,
like many people are backpacking and going,
That's
something
right.
like that. So it's always
Right.
possible to do it. Yeah.
so you can always come out of your comfort zone and go for
Definitely.
these trips.
Definitely we can do
You
that. Yes.
definitely recommend it to all
I will
youngsters.
suggest if people have the inkling to explore, that's very important. You should have that interest to do it. You should have that endurance also.
Yes.
And if you have that, I'm sure, it's possible to do.
It's really amazing. And what about Rajasthan? After Rajasthan, did you move to mid India, like Madhya Pradesh? Have you
We
explored Madhya
haven't
Pradesh?
actually done Madhya Pradesh. We have done more on the Northeast, the
Okay.
Himachal,
Right.
Kashmir, Rajasthan, and Uttarakhand.
How come
These
you
are
keep going to Ladakh?
Sorry?
How come you keep going to
I
Ladakh?
simply love that place. That's why, whenever I have an opportunity, I go to Ladakh.
Is it?
Whenever I have an opportunity, if somebody says, shall we go to Lelay Ladak? I said, yes, let's move.
So you,
It's something beautiful. Somehow, I don't know. I would like to keep going there. Yeah. It's nature. Basically, it's nature. The people around you, they're so good. Um, the driving,
Pleasure
the
that you
pleasure there. It's something very different. Now they have opened up another two passes, Shinkula and Umlingla. Another two passes. We did that. I believe one more passes has opened up now, very recently. I'm not sure about the name. But yeah, maybe I'll do that too. So,
so because in that nature, the roads are also good.
Exactly.
That's the reason why you want to go there.
So the passes means the new passes which has been formed,
Mm-hmm.
where there is no roads yet. It is still off-roading track.
Okay.
A couple of years we'll have roads there.
Okay.
Since it is a very sensitive area, and our army also, our government of India also are developing good roads there. So we try to reach these places before roads come up. So that's what we are doing. Yeah.
You prefer driving on a road which is not yet.
When there's no road. When
When
there's
there's
no road.
no road.
Yeah. That's how it is.
That's you feel.
That's again, and it's not only me, my whole group
It's boring to drive on a road. You're
on a
saying.
road, yeah. The whole group loves this road. So we had been to the Nepal also once in a particular area. I don't remember which year it was.
Okay.
So there's a place called the Jomsom. So Jomsom that was the most difficult tour I have had. One was, since I was not riding my own bike, I had to rent a bike there. And that road was slushy. I had to cross lot of rivers, lot of boulders there, and a very long drive. Yeah, that was a very tough one. But now I believe Jomsom comes near that Upper Mustang actually.
Okay. You
There's something
start
al-
from Kathmandu, is
We
it?
start from Kathmandu.
Okay. And
So
then
from Kathmandu to Pokhran, and from Pokhran we drive. So that was our 10-day trip. Yeah,
still north, no? That is
still
Kathmandu,
north.
Nepal.
Still north.
You're closer
I believe
to.
upper Mustang is much more beautiful than this. The Johnson comes under the lower Mustang.
Uh-huh.
Upper Mustang is much more beautiful. We need a permit there. We are planning sometime. Let's hope we can do that too. Yeah,
So do you write poems and all when you go to these, places which are so pure and so,
correct.
like that moment you're just sitting in front of the mountains, you write something or you have a journal or you just
Frankly, no.
it just
I,
is imprinted in your
it
heart.
always get embedded in my mind. That's it.
That's why it pulls you back.
Yeah, that's what gives me that adrenaline. You can say.
It's a white snow-capped mountain. I think so, right?
Yeah. So some people who are good in writing, yes, maybe, but then not me. It's all memorized in your own mind.
In
That's,
your
that's
own
what. Yeah.
mind. So how different was Arunachal to this north? Which one?
Arunachal is again a different terrain. We were driving, riding beside the Brahmaputra river all along our route. Everywhere you find this river.
That's beautiful.
That's
right?
beautiful. I mean, in some place it is a tributary of the Brahmaputra, but that's a
Okay.
very big, long river. So wherever you go, you see the river also
rivers-
beside you. So the road is built beside the river there. So nice, very, very interesting terrain also. You want to mention my Jeep Wrangler? Well, I drive the Jeep Wrangler.
It's your buddy.
Yeah.
Your Jeep
so,
Wrangler is
you
your
know,
buddy.
I think more than my driving capabilities, it is actually the capability of the Jeep itself, which takes me somewhere, which takes me to some, along the
Yeah.
place. So we did one other terrain that was we went to Manali, and from Keelong you take a deviation. It is called we traveled to Kashmir state from Himachal to Kashmir.
Kashmir.
It is called Khillar to Kishtawad.
Okay.
There are two places, and the road is just 10 feet wide.
Oh.
And if there's an oncoming vehicle coming, then you have to
What do you
you
do?
have to reverse a few kilometers sometimes where to find a place where you can
to the side.
both the vehicles can pass. But luckily that never happened.
Okay.
And one side is only mountain, other side is a very very deep valley. That was real fun for me to drive. But people sitting with me were terrified by that road. That's what they were saying.
You took people along with you?
Yeah, there were three in my Jeep. And one was a photographer, of course, trying to shoot everything. And there was another friend of ours, Prabhakar Naik, was sitting behind,
Okay.
and he was tight-lipped.
Yes.
And after we reached our destination, he mentioned, this is the most terrifying experience. And in some places, you have to reverse 2 or 3 times to get onto the road again. So there are deep curves as well.
Okay.
So yeah, that was the most exciting route I've ever done. I would like to do it once more from the other way around, from
Other way?
Kashmir to Himachal. Now we did it from Himachal to Kashmir. I want to do the other way around. So yeah, so these are all interesting places,
Yeah.
and very few tourists move this place. They never take this road. Very dangerous also.
There are houses or just
There are absolutely no houses.
no houses.
Absolutely no houses.
And yours is the only car.
Only car. And so when we were traveling, I think one vehicle passed by where of course we had space for us to move around. And at some point of time, we saw one vehicle about 2-3 kilometers ahead of us. And then we were wondering how do we turn. But luckily, I realized that the car was stationed there.
Okay.
It was about 3 kilometers away, and as I came closer, I found it was a police jeep.
Oh.
They realized that vehicle is coming, and they had stopped for us to
Oh.
move. So that's how it. He had found a spot where I could
could-
just pass. Yeah. So all this happens. But then yes, these rules are very simple and basic. There's a lot of understanding between the drivers.
The drivers.
There is no
I
there is
wanna
no
go
hustle
first.
bustle and no fuss about it.
No honking.
By thoda piche jao, thoda aage ao, we just manage to do this and we take it.
So you
People are very helpful.
you have a road map or how do you GPS? Or?
No. As I said, we have a tour operator who's been working with us
Okay.
from the last. I think first initial 2 trips he did not come with us, and then from 2011 he is with us.
Okay.
He's
He
always
travels with you.
he always with us. He is our tour planner.
Okay.
Either he comes or somebody else comes.
Okay.
We
So
have
there
an
is a
elite rider.
professional with you.
Yeah, and he keeps interacting with the locals. He finds out what is the route there.
Okay.
If there is any rain or something ahead.
Okay, okay.
All this information he gives us to us.
Okay.
All the accommodation is arranged by him.
So the thing
and of
you
course,
need to do is enjoy the drive.
just enjoy. As we reach, he'll already inform the hotel, lunch will be ready or tea will be ready.
That's so
We do it properly.
Yeah, right.
So that's how it is.
So you need to concentrate on just on your driving.
He plans everything.
Everything else is
We
taken
just-
care of.
We have to just drive or ride. That's it.
Wow, the youngsters should be absolutely inspired by you, Mr. Subhas, because that childlike enthusiasm, that excitement to do things which you've never done before, that is something of a rare quality. And I feel, you are an inspiration to a whole generation of youngsters, because they should understand that with work you need to add all of this to make it a wholesome experience. Right?
If you ask me, these are all qualities what you either they're inborn or you acquire it. Number one. Number two, you need to have an interest. And not everybody will have the same interest. People have interest in different fields. Somebody says, I'm only into sports.
Right.
Somebody, so somebody says, I would like only to maybe write, as you said, for poetry or whatever.
Yes.
Different. All this is, you should have an interest to do this.
Yeah.
And I feel only like-minded people who have this interest join together. That's how it
But
is.
travel, I think, is a universal love.
Yeah, travel, of course.
Everybody loves to travel.
No, but then traveling, then what are you seeing? Now, when I went abroad, you go to the US, you go to any city, it all looks the same to me.
Yeah.
You go to Europe, you go to any city, it all looks the same to me. There's nothing interesting.
So the cities don't interest you anymore.
No, that they don't interest. I never travel now. I don't want to see any cities anymore.
You went to
I would
see
like
the...
to do something very unique, maybe like the Northern Lights at Finland.
Right.
I haven't tried that. I should do it.
Aurora lights.
I'm actually worried about my
What is it?
cold. As I told you, yeah.
Okay.
So but then I should do once the Northern Lights there. Maybe stay at the Igloo Hotel.
Yeah, that's right.
All these something which excites me, but not going to villages
Not
and
metro
cities anymore.
cities.
No
longer.
metro cities.
No longer.
That's all done. Yeah.
What about ancient civilizations? Like you recently visited Egypt. So, did you find any similarity with India, or you found it like interesting?
Egypt is very much like in India itself, very much
Ancient
like India.
civilization.
So only I don't remember the name exactly, but that is the mountain where they were buried many kings and all that. That is very exciting to see. What they had in mind, why were they doing it, and many of the tombs are open now.
The
We
pyramids.
could go in and come. I like that. Not the, if you frankly ask me, not the river cruise and all that. River cruise and all that.
Brahmaputra
because Brahmaputra is something different.
You love the
I
Brahmaputra.
love the place. Yeah,
Nile River cruise was okay.
yeah, Nile River cruise is okay. I mean, this is from my
Experience.
personal view. I am
Yeah,
saying.
right.
But some people enjoy. If a friend of mine went recently, and I asked him, he really enjoyed it. So
Your
people
calling is India,
exactly.
and
So
your
that's
heart
what-
is in India.
In India. So if you ask me, that's it.
So the whole of India is something you would like to explore. And next trip is the snow leopard. What about the south of India? Like, have you visited the?
No, I have travelled across the south, of course, but not as a net tour. The Kerala, of course, is beautiful, and then Goa, of course, that, yes, but not as much as what we have been
What
doing
we
in
have
the
done
north.
in the
yeah,
north.
in the north. North has got an advantage because of the weather also. Weather is cool. All
you
this
don't feel
adds,
so tired.
and you don't feel so tired also. And that is a terrain which we don't see every day. But
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
southern state, the terrain is all the
Correct.
same.
It's all the same.
It's all the same. So you go
Right.
there once. It's not that I can go and live there or stay there. No, it's impossible. But once in a
just,
way, 10 days in a year, yes, maybe we can go.
So, which is the month you normally travel?
Generally, it is July, August, July, August,
the
September.
The summer.
Yeah, but then when you go to Northeast, it becomes October, November, December, because that's the time when you travel. And October, November, December is snowing in Himachal and in Srinagar, in Jammu.
Right.
So there you have to do in June, July.
June, July, August.
So depending on which is the best season, we travel. But now this snow drive will be in
the winter.
minus 25 degree. Hopefully we'll do that. Yeah.
So, as human beings, I think now people want to see more of nature, Subhas, because it's not that everyone can go to the forest. It's not that everybody can go to Masai Mara. It's not that everybody can go, to these exotic locations. So when you go there, you capture those animals, and then we can see it over here in our own living room.
Correct.
So that is something your interest is helping a lot of people connect with nature. So, what kind of equipment do you take with you when you go there so that the picture is alive? Like, it's.
So, I mean, I carry a mirrorless camera. That I have a Nikon mirrorless camera. It's a Z7 and a Z9. So this is the camera. Then you need to have different lenses also.
Lenses.
So for a good photography, you require a 400 lens, and then you carry a 70 to 200 lens. I mean, depending on what is the range of the shoot or the shot you take, you have to change these lenses also very fast.
Oh, okay.
So that's how it goes. So generally, the 3-4 lenses you carry. Now you get the good cameras, either a Nikon or a Sony. The best person, of course. Once you get into this,
Yeah.
you learn what can capture what. So depending on that, you buy your lenses.
So from photography, now you move to green pastures, literally green pastures of the golf course.
Correct.
So, like golf is still, sport which is not so common in this part of India, and we don't see a lot of golf courses here. But in spite of that, you took the big leap and you said, "Yes, I want to know about golf. I want to play golf, and I want to enjoy the sport."
So golf was also in my bucket list. Now
Okay.
again, COVID is the time. As I told you, after
COVID,
first was for photography,
right?
and then during COVID, many people, many hotels, many clubs, all become the digital.
Right.
And I was a Pellicula Golf Club member last 15 years.
Okay.
And
You
I
never-
was a member, I never went there. Since I was a member, they formed a WhatsApp group,
Okay.
and they have added me also. And they used to send every day the menu,
Uh-huh.
what is available for a takeaway.
Okay.
That's how everybody was trying to
Yeah,
market, those
right.
days. So Pellicula Golf Club started marketing. And sometimes I used to open, sometimes I was not used to open. And one fine day, I don't know, somehow I was feeling bored, I opened it, and that day I see they have sent a WhatsApp message saying that they are going to conduct golf training to
Okay.
members and non-members also.
Level 1.
Level 1. So at Mangalore, and immediately I said, okay, let me join. So I had time with me.
Right.
This was after a couple of years of
COVID, is it?
COVID, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So now I just completed 3 years of golfing. So
3 years of golfing.
The 4th year started from October to November. So that's how I joined. It was the month of May or so. So you went there for some 20 classes. But then, that was in a, that's called a perfect pass, where you have the nets all around, and then you are taught the basics of how to hold it, what is the type of swing and all that.
The only thing we as a commoner can see is a golf course is like green,
Correct.
and there is a person who will, hit the ball.
Correct.
And where it lands, what happens to it, we don't know. We
Exactly.
just know
It's a
this
good
is.
question. So there are.
And they'll wear a cap, and
Yeah.
it's kind of elite.
So it is like this golf course. Generally, golf course is 9 holes or 18 holes. But basically, it's 18 hole game. 18 hole game in the sense you have to play 18 fairways. So that's called a fairway. You said only green.
Right.
So you strike a ball from one end, which is called a tee box. From the tee box, you hit on the fairway. And end of the fairway, you have where you have the green.
Okay.
And that is where you putt into it. The ball
Okay.
should get into the hole. So
So you keep bettering your own, or are you competing with somebody?
actually, you play your own game.
Your own game.
Your own game. But you play it to 2 people, 3 people, or 4 people. Then you see your scores, how well you have played. So that is how the scoring happens. And each fairway could be a par 5. Par 5 in the sense, within 5 strokes, you have to see to it, your ball gets into the hole.
Okay.
Par 4 means within 4 balls, within 4 shots.
okay.
Par 3 is within the 3 shots. So generally it's a 72 hole course, it's a 72 shot course.
Okay.
or strokes, you can say. So this is how the game goes on.
So, what are the qualities that you think you have and you feel that it's good for a sport like
Well, if you
golf?
ask me, I think the golf is the only game you can play at any age. So
Okay.
even as you grow older, I think golf is the only sport which will help you to keep yourself fit. You meet many people. You walk a lot also. You should, of course, you should have some fitness with you,
Right.
but you cannot play badminton, which can injure your knees.
Yes.
You cannot play tennis also. It can have either your elbow or your knees.
Right.
Cricket has got its own thing, but golf is a game where you can play. I know people who are at the age of 80 also are playing golf.
So, it's a relaxing game.
There's a very relaxing game. You meet many people, you talk to them, you move around, and that's how the game goes on. So, and if at all you have got the difficulty in walking, in some golf courses they have got buggies also where you can take the
Okay.
buggies around. So this is a game where I see that this is the only game where people for any age, as you grow older, that's the best game to play.
So, the technique is to
The technique
holding
is
of the stick.
there are a lot of things. You have to keep your mind memory and your muscle memory should go in par with that. It means holding
Holding
the club, the gripping,
Mm-hmm.
the swing, the takeaway swing you take behind, and the forward swing. And for each person, it is a different one. So you have
Okay.
to learn what is your swing.
Right.
You cannot copy anybody else. You have to see which is best for you, and your
Okay.
footwork also has to synchronize with your
Okay.
with the backswing and your front swing. So a lot of things. It has taken me 3 years to learn 50% of the game. So it means it might take still further.
I think 3 years, but you're reversing your aging process is getting reversed. Maybe.
I mean,
Because you
it may
get
be possible. Your
Yeah.
mind becomes more alert.
mind becomes alert but to practice you
But
need
learning process is slightly slow as you grow older. So, yeah, I mean, younger the crowd can get it more faster than because I started just
Late.
3 years back, very late.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I'm enjoying
But
the
you're
game.
enjoying the game.
I'm still enjoying. Yeah. Even if I'm not able to play well, I know I walk around so much, and
Yeah.
an 18 hole means you walk about 14,000 steps. So, which is quite good. 14,000 steps is about 10-11 kilometers. That's the walk you do. So you keep yourself active
so
physically.
you
active.
travel around different golf courses or you just practicing in Mangalore?
Well, I'm playing in Shimoga, I'm playing in Chikmagalur, I'm playing at Bangalore. I played at Ooty, I played at Coimbatore.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have played abroad also, in the US,
Okay.
in Mexico. I
Okay.
played at Dubai also. So I played at the BGC. I have played at the BGC at Bangalore. But the golf share, Prestige Golf Share is a better course.
Uh-huh.
So I play at the
So
Prestige
how
Golf.
the pitch changes, even the golf course changes there?
Yes.
Every place?
Every place it changes.
And there are these curves, it's going
Correct.
up and down, no?
Undulations are there.
Yeah.
And there are ways to play these
These
terrain
curves
also. Yeah.
Okay. And Mexico?
So Mexico also I played, and I mean in Prestige Golf Share also has got a terrain like that. They never have a flat surface.
Okay.
Either you have upward slope or a downward slope. So very difficult course to play, but I enjoy the game. Yeah.
Finally, at the end of it, you just have to hit and it has to go inside that.
Correct. Now the hitting is the biggest
Hitting
problem.
is the biggest.
Whether you hit it straight or whether it shanks and goes somewhere.
First time, how did you hit? Where did it land? How far from the hole?
As I told you, now just
First time.
the first time.
You
No,
remember?
it is like this. Sometimes you play good shots, sometimes you shank.
Okay.
But luckily, luckily I have not hurt anybody as on today. So that's important. Yeah.
That's also
Hopefully,
possible.
that's also possible. Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Subhas, your energy is contagious. Talking to you itself, I'm just like thinking I should have a very big bucket and I should have a lot of things in there. And every year I should plan something exciting for, us to keep getting charged. It's like a battery being charged. So, what do you have to say about what is your life mantra for everybody watching?
The life,
Mantra.
the life mantra. But I say you should be a very positive thinker. You should. Enjoy working your business way, as well as you should have some sport up your mind. the practical thinking, enjoy life. That's what I would like to say.
So every trip, every road trip teaches you something. You have learned so much through your road trips. You have developed your personality. You have developed core strength like resilience, for positive attitude. You have developed it through your road trips. What do you think? It's just like learning, right? You don't just learn in universities. Even these road trips teach you a lot.
The road trips teach us a lot. You interact with many people. You see what is their living conditions, how they live without power, or their supply, the food supplies comes twice in a
Simple.
week. When you think about all this, I think finally we are all human beings.
Yeah.
We have adapted to more luxury maybe, which is not very important in our life too. So again, I would say human beings have got the tendency to adjust any sort of life. Again, that comes, you should be a very practical thinker, very positive thinking on this. And negativeness will draw you down. You will not allow you to function. So this is what I feel.
Even fearless.
Fear, don't you think?
Fearless in the sense, overcome your fears.
Don't you think there is fear every day in everyday's life? Every day there is fear.
That's what.
Even when you travel in your hometown,
that's
also
what.
there is some fear.
That's what.
So if you keep fearing, then you cannot perform.
Correct.
So as things go by, you have to accept that fact.
So fun is something, that element of fun is always there in your life, perpetually. Right from the time you were a young boy, you saw your dad buying the bike, and then you always must have been thinking, right, that one day I will ride it.
Definitely. That is how I think you learn these things at home. So
Yeah.
you create an ambition in your mind. And I think I fulfilled whatever I had in mind.
Okay.
Either buying the cars I wanted, or whether I wanted to do biking. Now I don't have that passion. Now the more passion is into photography and into golfing.
Golfing.
So yes, of course, I'm also into water sports. Like I love to do boating, do some fishing, and all that. All this relaxes your mind. Fishing also, people say it's sort of a meditation.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying this.
Teaches you patience.
Lot of patience. Yeah, lot of patience. I agree with you.
And even when you interact with the villagers, it's that simplicity which,
True.
you feel like we make life complicated. Otherwise,
Exactly.
it's very simple.
Exactly. So making more fuss is that doesn't, you don't end up anywhere. So the better to adjust to whatever is there in your life, whatever is there, you should accept it. That's what I feel.
Mr. Subhas Kamath, your childlike curiosity, your interest to learn about new places, new cuisines, and new terrains has taken you to places which have been unexplored so far. From Tawang to Ladakh, you have explored all of these regions on your bike, and we have been blessed to hear you on this podcast. Like, share, and subscribe to the Sunkissed podcast for more such interesting and exciting tales of travel. Till then, stay sunkissed.